enough, you know. And I've had enough of this rabble. Come on.
As the chaos spread.
Hi gamer, welcome. Thank you for the 90 straight 3 months. Oh my goodness.
There were those who stood in defiance of that fate.
I still need more Estinian writing Tiamat. Let's see if we get that. Oh, that's Vitra, actually. Yeah. Now that we've gotten there, I realized that I messed up. Originally, I thought that was like it's still Tiamat from earlier, but no, that's Vitra. Hi GT, welcome.
The stage is set, but will our hero deign to play their part? You took your time. 'Tis as we feared. The respite afforded this land was but fleeting. The end draweth nigh.
Yeah, I assume we're gonna be going back to Charlotte in this session. Hello.
Hi.
I'll have you know, I've been thinking about 14 like literally all day. That sounds like I have questions.
Secrets to tell.
Okay.
Take care, my friend.
Because I really like Garlemald thematically and conceptually. I just had a couple of problems with the execution. I just feel like I want to see more, but I think it deserved a lot more in the moment.
We shall live on.
Hmm.
We must.
I don't know.
Do as you must then.
I thought it was
We
perfect.
Scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
It would have been.
It's good. I
cool
just want to see more.
Garlemald itself, especially like before it was fucking reduced.
I
to-
just think it's kind of shitty that they pulled Anima for a Final Fantasy X reference with no, like, no care. I don't know. Like, Varus, up until now, he was, like, the antagonist other than, like, Xenos and the Asians. And he gets thrown away pretty quick, and then, like, even in death, he's, like, gets pretty snubbed. I don't know. I feel like Varus was a little underutilized, because I think the cutscene, is it a Shadowbringers or a Stormblood cutscene where they meet with him, where they have the peace talks with him, like at the end after
Stormblood.
That's Stormblood, because I think that's after they reclaim Doma, and then Girabanya. That's like leading into Shadowbringers, I think. That's like post, I think. But I thought that was such a good cutscene, and I thought they were gonna set up for something more with him, but no, they snubbed him pretty quick.
I mean, the tallest nail gets hammered first.
I guess that's true.
He kind of made himself an enemy of fucking everybody. Like, who was his ally? It wasn't the Asians. It wasn't his son. It wasn't us.
He had his own aspirations. Yeah, that's the other question I had was who did Emmett Selk have sex with to make Varus? Do we get any information about Varus's mother and or wife at all? Because he also had to take a wife to have Xenos. Do we know about either his mom or his wife at all?
I don't think they're important. And no.
And that's the other thing that pissed me off is that basically women are completely absent from Varys' story, yet he's anima, which is the female unconscious in Jungian psychology, which is like blah. I don't know. I just think
you were the one that was talking about it weeks ago with the whole Japanese people love to find
they just love.
English
Well, no. I looked it up because I was curious, and it has relevance in the plot of FF10. It has plot relevance, pulling from Carl Jung's psychological theories. It pulls for 10 for that, but it's just, oh, he was a cool boss in 10. Here you go, and they shove it into 14.
I'll tell you right now, it could have been worse. Anima in World of Warcraft is just soul fuel.
Yeah.
In the
Shadowlands, I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. I don't know. I just think it's like, I get it if you want to use, like, if you want to pull from, like, psychoanalysts and weird psychology and religion and other stuff. Like, because, you know, like, everything. Like, they love Old Hebrew. Like, Sephiroth. Like, if you look at that, it has, like, half the names of the Final Fantasy VII cast on it. Which we had Sephiroth in 14 already. we did Sephiroth. That was a whole... Was it Alliance? No. Was it just a normal raid series, or was it a trial series?
Forget.
But, like, Sephiroth's, like, the whole aspects of God shit. If you, like, look it up, it's, like, the whole tree with all the names and, like, Da'at is on there. I think Tifa's name is pulled from there.
So
it's just like
very much comes off as like the
well, this is like
history student that knows these things. And like, if you don't know this stuff, it's cool as hell.
Oh no! It's still cool as hell. I'm just thinking about how much more they could have brought out of it. You know what I mean? Like they've had so many like splendid writers in their time, and just to like,
what would have made it better?
Just make original shit. I just wish they didn't just shove old FF stuff in without tying it in well.
So instead of anima,
like,
just name it something else.
Like tactics. No, not name it anima. Just not have it be a boss from FF10. Just make it its own unique new thing. Did Varys and like that's the end of the Garlemald arc. You fighting, that's it. I mean, obviously we're gonna go back and we're gonna have to deal with the refugees of Garlemald, but that's like closing the chapter on one of the two antagonists that I've spent the past 400 hours with. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's where I'm coming at it, perspective-wise. That I get, because you even said yesterday, like, oh, we're going to the fucking moon. That's what everyone's excited for, and I think that's so... I don't know. To have an entire expansion about Stormblood and then be like, oh, wow, we got through Garlemald quick. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. And I assume we're going to go back to Old Charlian, and I assume at some point we're going to go to the... either a conjured, another, because Emmett Selk had the capital city reconjured, but we're either going to go to like another reconjuring or like a temporal past time version of whatever the world is called before the Sundering. I assume we're going to as well. After we killed all the Aslians, of course. But is it like the nerdy reader thing? I mean, yeah, but like writers add things with intention, you know? This is merely a medium that they're trying to get it across in. You know?
Eh.
I feel like writing, yes, of course it's there for entertainment purposes, but like it's not just mindless entertainment. There's meaning behind everything. The whole game, like 14, is like a game about beliefs, right? Like belief has power, like physical, tangible power throughout 14. Like, I mean, we saw it yesterday. Literally, Garlemald is an entire atheist nation, so they can't summon primals. But when pushed to a point of desperation, they called for like the only thing they had left, which was Emperor Varus, which turned him into a fucking primal. That's so hard of a concept. And then they just put a Final Fantasy X boss there. You know what I mean? I don't know.
No, I don't. I thought it was fucking cool. Like, there's so much meaning behind everything. And, like, I don't think literally every centimeter has the deepest meaning. And it's just like, to me, it's just, oh, cool, it's Anima from Final Fantasy X. Neat. Moving on. Other cool stuff to do.
Which I think is shitty. To say, moving on, other cool shit to do. I don't know. Bah.
Hi.
Hi, Sheepy.
Cairo, I'm on your side.
Anima FF10 lore has more significance as to why than 14. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. I was so caught up in the conversation. I missed chat. Hi, Donbara. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, basically what they said, Yuli. Like, it's a whole story about a mother and all that. And it does do a good job of pulling in, like, the psychology behind the concept.
And that's great.
But
and
like,
you can enjoy that over here. And here, it's just, hey, here's that boss. Like, it's just a nod. It's just a reference. It doesn't need its own 10-hour story.
For side content, like if you want to do a trial series or alliance raid or whatever, sure. I think shoving it in MSQ just stinks.
You'd have preferred it not existed at all?
What?
No, that's not what he's saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I just wish they didn't use Anima. I wish it was his own original boss. I think the character had been written well enough and was leading up to an encounter of his own in some capacity. I guess it was. But like,
I don't think it's a bad encounter at all. I think the summon as Anima is a fucking rad fight. I think the only thing that takes away from it is it was a cool fight in a different setting, and you're like, oh, but it's not the same. It doesn't have the same relevance or importance.
yeah, exactly. Pretty much.
You think that's so overthinking and like nerd shit that's just like, what? Okay.
Well, I mean, it's like, do you see where I'm coming from, Sheepy?
Yes.
It feels like a disservice to Varus
agree with
and
you.
Garlemald as a concept. Like, it is one of two major antagonists, and they're done. And, like, I know the whole story is them going out with, like, a whimper. You know? Because that's just how it led into it, was Xenos taking over and everything. But, like, I don't know, man.
As I said, I agree with you. It's a little bit of
It takes you out of it.
I wasn't gonna say that. I think it's more of a I understand most of the primals. It makes sense with the way it was led up. But then to make a big nostalgic thing like that, he was kind of a short-lived thing there and didn't make as big of an impact. If they wanted him in as short as he was, I feel like that should have been an extra side thing.
Exactly. Cause like
I don't know what the raids are in Endwalker. That felt like something that could have been
yeah, side content.
raid content.
Because like we really don't get to see all that much Varus aside from the War Council, because we see him sparingly. But like
that whole build-up of him being in a primal, because that's what they worshipped, that was leading up to a nice, cool thing, and then it was gone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what a fight with Varus would have looked like, because it's not like he's crazy strong. Xenos was stronger than him. And so, like, I thought he was dealt with really well.
He could have been a primal, right? Like him getting assassinated and dying. I just think it would have been cool if he was like his own grotesque mutated version of himself, embodying like all of the horrible aspects and rhetoric of Garlemald, and they could really weave it in and really show that, like, hey, you know, the citizenry, because the whole story is about like it's kind of just like the fall of a fascist government to a degree, and people that get stuck in the mindset of worshiping their basically evil nation. Like, I'm sure some of these conversations you probably could have pulled like straight out of like the end of Nazi Germany and dropped them into like the Garlemald segment.
Let me pose this. So, Anima was basically used to become Zodiark, right? That's what essentially happened.
Oh yeah, in 14, no.
No.
Okay.
Zodiark was already sealed on the moon.
So wait, did I miss a part where we dealt with? He was a dungeon boss.
Anima was basically created as this like mind control tempering, and they created these towers around the world near all the major nations that amplified that tempering control that the primal could exhibit on others, and it became like this like worldwide satellite control the world with anybody that goes close to these towers, and siphon their energy to transfer that into a laser that they shot at the moon with the intention of freeing Zodiark.
And then they went up there, and Fandaniel took Elidibus's place as the heart of Zodiark, because Zodiark, while the shackles were broken, was still dormant, because obviously the man who acted as his heart is dead, so he needed a replacement heart. So it was either Xenos or Fandaniel going in, and Fandaniel jumped in.
But what was the end thing to Anima? Like,
just gone.
We
beat him.
He was never more than just a tool to collect energy to fire a laser.
Yep.
That's like,
okay, so he is gone.
Yeah,
yes,
he's dead.
And we went in there and killed him, and they
It
shot
is
the
we
energy
who
they
should
had.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The records
Anima,
stored here are
he was
nothing
a dungeon
short of
boss.
extraordinary.
Yes.
That's okay.
There is much we could
Felt
learn
like you
of
guys
Zodiac
told me
and his
he
imprisonment.
wasn't when I was like he
But
was
perhaps you
he
could
was the
offer us
dungeon
more
boss.
focused guidance.
I didn't even hear you
Right.
ask.
Tell us of the calamity that came before and comes now again.
Oh, there we go. We get it. The Theorist. Wow. When you guess what is gonna happen.
I mean, I did tell you, but
What?
you were like, "Do we know the name?" And I was like, "They're gonna tell you soon." Also dinner.
I wonder what's for dinner. You're getting hung up on the weirdest things because you're a nerd. I feel like you could say the same thing about every boss in this game. They're pretty much all just FF references, and you could psychoanalyze ATP.
Were the ancients ever able to deduce its source?
No, I don't appreciate pandering to FF fans because, aside from one, this is it. I played like part of 7.
Celestial currents. I cannot say I am familiar with the concept.
Hi, Ron. Welcome, welcome. I'll catch up on chat once we're out of here. As cutscene. Bark, bark. Hi, Dore. Welcome, welcome.
Bark, bark, bark.
And so they sought a means to harness the forces of darkness, of activity and growth. Thus was Zodiac conceived. No less a power than a god's could set right the laws of nature and quicken the flow of ether within the star.
Emmett Selk claimed that those who summoned Hydaelyn did so because they saw Zodiac's power as a threat. Is that true?
They just opposed this creation in the first place. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, Heidelin's not infallible, basically.
Yeah.
Wait, it's half of the population.
They needed him strong
So
enough to do the thing.
hi, Divi. Welcome, welcome. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Which I think is fair if Heidelin's just focus on the future.
The Ascians set in motion 7 rejoinings before we came to oppose them. How many more worlds would have been lost had we not placed our faith in her? How many more souls living in the present would have been snuffed out for the sake of those long dead?
Well, in light of recent events, I see no reason to doubt your words. And even if Heidelin is not a god in truth, if Minfilia believed that we should trust in her plans, then I choose to do just that. Which brings me to a rather important question. Let's suppose we try but fail to stop this second coming of the final days. Should the source fall, what will become of the other worlds?
No. How so? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay. Do I get a break? No.
Yes, but what is it?
Oh.
Oh no.
Silence.
Welcome back, by the way.
Oh no. I know what's coming.
I will kill you, sheepy.
I'm not saying anything.
You're saying stuff right now.
Hate and desperation, then shackled tool being used for. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I do like the 14 interpretation. I just. Or if they just pull the more relevant boss. I don't know. And, hi Divi, hi Dore, welcome, welcome. No, the fucking dog.
Oof. Oh, right, the dog mount.
This is fucking a Heidelin's dog. Okay.
Side note. I was watching Termy today, and they were playing a game that like looked really fucking fun for game night.
Oh.
Oh?
It's called Deflect, I think, and it's basically, 8 people go into a platform, and you're playing Legend of Zelda Ganondorf smack the ball at each other, and it gets faster and faster.
No.
Oh, sure. You be lurking, playing Relink? Hell yeah. I have a lot of friends that have been playing Relink on Bara.
What's relinked?
It's Grand Blue. Grand Blue
Grand
Relink.
Blue.
It's the action
Grandma.
RPG. How do you describe the game? Fairly ignorant of it.
Kind of like God Eater, kind of like Monster Hunter, kind of like a gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much, hey, fight this boss for 10 minutes. Oh, you'll like this, Cairo.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the dogs when I was away?
Huh? No.
What do you mean no? You said something in our DMs after I sent you the dogs.
Dogs?
Dogs.
Look up one post.
I like that image.
Which one?
Both.
Okay. Okay.
I said the top one first, if the context helps.
Oh, 1 second.
Wait, that just looped me around. How do I get up onto the other side over here? Oh, here you just have to go down. That's right. I think. Or no, we went out and under, and that's how we got over here. And oh, we just need to go up here and then go further across. Oh, okay. It connects up here. Okay. You have to go all the way.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Oh, didn't know you left.
Yeah, I was informed that the water will be off tomorrow.
Oh.
Oh.
They are putting concrete in the basement.
Oh.
Well, get a big gallon jug of water, and that might be a use case. I don't know. If you're not gonna have water, you can't do an incline day.
Yeah, I can.
You cannot
Get
be
multiple
icky
jugs of
sticky for a whole day.
It's only for like 5 hours, and it's starting at 7 a.m.
Oh, then yeah, whatever.
I just need to get all my water in like my bottles
Chlorophosphate.
beforehand.
Uh-huh. There's a cavern on the moon with lots of ether, I assume in the crystal form. Yep, there's a crystal right there. The Weeper. It's a moon bug.
I don't. Moonbug.
He's hollow.
So, the moon was made as a prison and then turned into something else? Or the moon existed and they used it as the prison?
Yes,
Couldn't
but
tell
he's
ya.
also inferring that now that it is no longer a prison, it is able to ferry us to Aetheris as or it's like an evacuation ship for the rest of the population, because I assumed all of them were killed. He only said 50% were used to summon Zodiark, so I assume there's still just 50% of the OG world there, which begs the question of why all the followers of Zodiark didn't, or well, like all of the Asians don't know about it. I don't know.
What an
I don't
interesting
know what the fuck's
Don't know
happening.
about what?
I don't know what the
Fun
fuck's
fact.
happening, man.
5 years ago. I'll wait till after this cutscene.
I don't want this. You can have this dog. I don't fucking want this. Do they also get dogs? Everyone gets dogs. Okay.
Arrow is so upset right now.
I'm out of drink. I'm gonna go grab more drink. I was talking so much. I ran out of drink already. One sec. I will be right back. Yuli, give me some of your Starburst flavor.
Starburst.
Find it. It's cheap.
You never told me you were flavored like Starburst.
No, I have this water flavoring that's you know what Crystal Light is, right?
Yes, I've never had it, but I know what it is.
So it's basically just powder that flavors water, 0 calories, 0 sugar. I found some Starburst water flavoring that has 0 sugar but 20 calories per packet, and I'm like, 20 calories? That ain't shit. And it tastes a lot better than Crystal Light, so I've been using that lately.
Ah.
There we go. Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello, hi Techno, welcome, welcome. You guys see Lind in a singular sheep? You do.
Okay. I am a singular sheep.
It's also giving me like mad Inside of the Bionis vibes. No?
No, I don't disagree. I'm not saying no.
Inside of the Bionis? Is that a World of Warcraft thing?
Nope, that is
Xenoblade.
a Xenoblade thing.
Xenoblade 1.
Oh my god, Sheepy, you're gonna play Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3 on stream?
Oh my god.
You gonna tag along?
I'll watch.
I will also
You're
watch.
like, I will never play that again.
Kyra will tag along.
I've bought in Xenoblade before and then never opened it. Back when I used to buy physical media.
What the fuck?
It's okay, I've done that with games.
What's wrong with you people?
I watched a friend start
My
Xenoblade,
bitch ex-girlfriend, that's what.
What's the one with the British boy? What's the no, Scottish. I think he's
Do
Scottish.
you have any idea how little that narrows it?
The one that looks like a scuba diver.
Xenoblade 2.
That one. I was really confused watching a friend start that up. I was just like, this looks nothing like what I thought Xenoblade would be like.
Yeah, the art style is
You-
entirely different.
Should play them in order. I don't think you lose a lot if you don't. But I also haven't played 3.
You need to play 1 and 2 before 3. I'll put it that way.
Okay. Oh, all right, everybody shut up. Everybody get ready. Let me see if Foss is up. We're here, baby.
Where?
Oh, is it just in this zone? Is the city just in this zone? I thought it would be its own separate zone. We have more
Oh God, there are
dogs.
so many dogs.
The alpha dog.
Your new dog.
I wouldn't want him to blink out of existence. Oh, no.
Our moonship pilot should be around here somewhere. Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Ship pilot.
Oh, God.
It's them. They have her eyes. Is this an original race to 14?
Uh-huh. Oh God, what's this Chud's voice gonna be?
Look lively, everyone.
No, that's about what I thought it would be.
I know. This 1,243rd inspection is a mite ahead of schedule, but it is of the utmost importance. For Zodiac, alas, is no more. As of now, our mighty moon has a new purpose: to bear the people of Aetheris to safety.
Uh-huh.
Our time has come, my friends.
Homages to the four race.
We must be swifter than swift. There is much to do before our guests arrive. I expect your workstations to be immaculate, and don't forget to relay our signal to Aetheris. Questions? Yes? No? Maybe so? No? Then hop to it!
I'm just as dumbfounded
Tis
as
a
your
rather
character.
curious crew she hath chosen. Their endearing forms intended to ease the passengers' hearts, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Why is Thancred so enamored?
I think he's confused.
I mean, I am.
Heidelin wanted a bunch of mice. What's wrong with that?
They're bunnies, I think.
Bunnies.
Bunnoins.
Day one, got here, went to bed. Oh, and you played the X-Pack for the first time? You got to here and then you went to bed? No, yeah, that's a pretty long play sesh. Random ass space bunny. I thought I was freaking out. Bark bark. Hi Dore. Bark 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 bark. My job is I better ask. We just observing the pilots. For the fun of it. Hi, Swordfish. Welcome, welcome. How are you?
Annoying.
Take me to your leader. Hum hum hum. atrociously off key. It should sound more like this. Awesome. Hop it. Meet the others.
There's more.
The land of many years. What the heck? Did I tune to you? You need to be better about doing that. I did not. Oh, that's good.
Go.
This is a fucked up solo mount, though.
Use other mount?
Mm-hmm. We're certainly on the move now. So are they bunnies or mice? Or a little bit of both?
They're not even remotely mice. They just have bunny ears.
Background music. This is a remix of another song, isn't it?
Bunny tail.
Yeah, they are
bunny
just
ears.
bunnies.
There's nothing mouse about them.
I don't think anyone ranted and raved wanting this to be a playable race.
I'd take this over Lalafell.
What the
I
fuck,
think the
man?
dwarves.
Right.
The dwarves are actually just Lalafell, man.
No, they got beards.
My name is
Yeah,
Linway,
when you take
and
their
we
hoods off,
are
they're
the
just
Lovely,
Lalafell underneath.
Hey,
created for the express
cutscene.
purpose of commanding this ship and bearing the people of Atheris to a brave new world.
Mm-hmm.
More specifically, I am the one whom she charged with the execution of her most vital plans. You might say I'm her right paw. Nubbingway's the name. Map reader and navigator of the heavens.
Pleasure to meet you all, but I'm still trying to make sense of this.
Confusion and bewilderment are completely understandable. Fear not, I shall walk you through it. The people of Atheris, through no fault of your own, I'm sure, set in motion a series of events that, unfortunately, culminated in Zodiac's obliteration. Acutely aware of the imminent crisis, your parents said to you little ones, on ahead while they began the necessary preparations.
I don't like thinking of them as our
Still not
parents.
No? Very well. I shall elaborate further.
Hi, Phil.
Here, we have Atheris, your home, and the moon, where we are now. Without Zodiac around to keep things lively, so to speak, the celestial currents of the star have doubtless begun to degrade. A calamity of apocalyptic proportions will be visited upon Atheris, bringing an end to all life. Very sad, that.
So too hath the Watcher claimed. By thine unperturbed countenance, I gather this eventuality was anticipated.
The doom and gloom. Oh yes, quite expected. Imagine, if you will, that Atheris is a delicious carrot that I've forgotten to eat and left out in the midday sun. The most earnest wishes or prayers will not stop it from rotting to the core. So sadly, there's nothing to be done but to abandon said carrot, Atheris, in case the metaphor is lost on you, to its grisly fate.
And this moon will serve as the vessel to deliver us to a new home.
Just so! We will gather up as many people, supplies, and resources as our stores will hold. And then, once everyone is aboard, it's off to another star. Easier said than done, admittedly, for one does not simply hop from star to star on a whim. Which is precisely why we've spent countless years constructing the most propulsive of propulsion systems. We ought to make it to our destination in 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail.
Impressive technology. I dare say it is beyond anything we have ever seen.
No need to shower us with praise. All we've done is faithfully carry out the instructions left to us by Hydaelyn. Back in the old days, when she was still just Venar, she was dedicated to the study of the world and its inner workings. And the Watcher, the real one, not the simulacrum you met, was one of her fellow researchers. We and this wondrous vessel masquerading as a moon are products of their knowledge and know-how.
There's certainly more to you all than meets the eye. Might I ask where exactly you intend to take us?
We identified a few promising candidates for resettlement some time ago, but we cannot guarantee that they are fit for habitation. Moreover, the ship can only travel in short bursts. We intend to go down our list, hopping from star to star, until we find one suitable for resettlement. No need to worry, though. The vessel is being refurbished with accommodation for an extended stay as we speak. While we did have to rely upon outside help to determine what amenities were essential, I dare say we have risen to the challenge.
Help? From who?
From you
In comes Sid!
Who else? Each time we woke to perform regularly scheduled maintenance, we were greeted by the resources you sent us. What better way to learn about preferences and proclivities of our present-day charges? But you're still adorable little children. Perhaps your elders were responsible for the deliveries.
I'm not sure what led you to conclude otherwise, but I can assure you that we are all grown men and women. And I very much doubt my elders know this place exists. much less how to send you so much as a starlight missive.
What? Then who in blazes let you on my moon? Heidelin herself led you here. You don't say! Well, that's really not children. Then why are you so small and stunted? Like little baby carrot people.
Well, Amarotines were a great deal taller. In the present day, persons of such prodigious size are exceedingly rare.
So, you're saying everyone's not like the Watcher? Oh, confound it all! Someone could have at least scribbled a note about your profound miniaturization.
That tome in thy possession.
We built everything too big.
Oh, this? One of the first books sent to us. A compendium of the people of Atheris, with a few blank pages at the back for minor corrections and updates as needed. The sum total of our knowledge of your kind is contained in these pages.
Hi,
I
Phil.
thought it was abridged and made small for our benefit, but
Oh.
this isn't a regular
Answer!
Is it?
The MOBA cutscene, Phil.
Building way, can you hear me? Yes, we're all very busy. Change of plans. I need you to rebuild the domiciles at 1/3 the scale. All of them. Yes, all of them, and but me no buts. See to it with all speed.
Rebuild all of the sleeping for all of Eorzea.
Perhaps you could tell us a bit more about your terrestrial collaborators.
Is it really worth 25 normal hydrates? I just drink a lot.
I'd like to hear more about you, if it's all the same. I'd rather not risk any other complications due to outdated knowledge of our passengers to be.
Bro, please, I'm trying to talk to Yoland. Dude. What the fuck?
Oh, I'll be right back. I need to do laundry.
Okay.
Build a laundry.
Oh, also, henceforth you will refer to me as Walking Way.
Yoland way. What do you mean? The Caratorium.
I knew the rabbits were coming, I just didn't know when.
There's a lot of Aetherites, man. I love how I can just kill the machines in here.
What? I was gonna say, why are they aggressive?
I don't fucking know. Please just go get food. I saw an ether current over here, though. Oh man, I ain't never seen.
It looks like space gold saucer.
A little bit.
I return.
Welcome back.
Space gold saucer.
Do you walk through the Curatorium?
I do.
I don't think if I saw this before I started playing 14, I've wiped it from my memory.
So anytime I get to a zone that's like, there's zones that are like, oh, this is just a forest, so it doesn't matter. And then there's zones that's like, he cannot see this, he cannot see this, he cannot see this. And so you're either not there, and I'm like, I don't think he's here, guys, or I'll be like, Cairo, audio only mode, turn your fucking screen off.
I'll take the blue carrot.
What? You can't have my carrot.
What
I'm
would
eating
be a
it.
good? What would be a good Loprit name for Cairo? My first thought was rage baiting, but I don't think that's a good one.
The gay biome. Yeah, there are a lot of rainbow aetherites here. What was that, Yuli?
What would be your Loprit?
Sleeping Way.
No, that's a competitive name. You also sleep the least out of a lot of people we know. You don't
Oh,
even-
yeah.
Like, you don't even have a shot at sleeping way.
Yeah. I wish I slept more.
You could.
Sleepy Way.
No, it has to be an ing word. It's a verb.
They
Running
really-
way,
they
living
really-
way, mapping way.
They really built my mans like that, man. Eat the obscenely large carrot.
It can't be Eeping Way, Phil. He doesn't sleep.
Eeping Way. Wah, hi sleepies. Welcome, welcome. The blue juices burst forth from the carrot and dribble down your chin.
Why is your carrot juicy?
The philosopher's carrot. What's up tonight? 11, 11, 11. Toking Way. Eeping Way. Toking Way.
Wait, that's actually good, Phil.
What the fuck?
What do you mean?
That's rude.
Is it?
Yes? It's not my
You
whole
do it a lot.
personality. On the weekends, yeah. I would drink if it didn't have a million calories. Or drink more often, I suppose. Because, like, you realize, Yuli, the reds are, like, probably, what, like 210 each, if I had to take a guess, in the dark? Shot in the dark?
Mm-hmm.
Which, you're lightweight, that's fine.
Hassling with.
One lightweight.
Yeah, I'm definitely not. So it's kind of like, to get drunk proper, I need to have, like, almost a full day of calories.
Listen, I
Like-
used to not be, but HRT takes over the liver.
Mmm. Can I take HRT every now and again? It's like juicing, but in the opposite direction.
It's not recommended, but I can't find anything that actually says there's a super negative.
Well, I mean, both hormones are present in the body normally, right? It's just one
but do you
very
wanna
much
slowly grow
beats out
kids?
the other. Yeah, see if they compensate for. I knew it. Shut up, Phil. This is a problematic conversation we're getting into, so I'm stopping it here.
But I only know this stuff because, you know, fucking COVID kind of messed up medical supply lines, and so I started going, what happens if you stop and start? And it's just like, I haven't actually found a negative, but this is also technically a
Some
young
people are
field.
going to have more adverse effects. It's like anything. Some people can quit something cold turkey, no problem. And some people, it's like they become physically horribly ill the second like things are off balance in their body. It just depends on the person.
Honestly, the biggest thing I found was just, yeah, you might have depression spikes. That's like
I
the
would
biggest
say
thing.
that is big. I like your whale shark. Thank you.
The thing is, as long as you keep your hormones in a certain way, you don't lose bone density.
He's angry. Thank you, Phil. Up there, man. Oh
Up
my
there, man.
god, bruh. Bro, what's up with these rabbits, man? Meant to ferry everybody away. Doesn't make their staircases handicap accessible? What's wrong with you? Were you just not planning on bringing the paraplegics with you?
They were the first ones to be sacrificed.
You caught them in a very non-American time of their life. Bro, what the fuck is this, man?
You look like you just started Final Fantasy.
Uh-huh. Emu Assy and his crazy boss. Dude, really, this sucks. Run it back, dog. No, like run it back as in these suck. Doesn't the FF pipeline go the other direction normally? Into a better outfit? Probably.
I mean, they do think you're just but we children, so clearly they think you're just starting.
Wow. It's even worse.
I was about to ask, do you like it better?
Maybe slightly better.
At least it has color.
I ask you again. Can I get a do-over? Are there different outfits for this mission based on the dialogue choices, Yuli? Or is it all just the same one, do you know?
I believe there are different outfits.
Damn. This drip sucks.
So, I missed
Is
the
any of it
context. Why
drippy or
he
is it all
dripping out?
hideous? What'd she be?
I missed a little bit of the context. Why is he dressing you up?
We're just kind of going around the facilities.
Oh, okay. So that's just the
We went to the
clothing
cafeteria.
line.
We're seeing the seamstresses. Oh my god. Oh my god, what are they wearing? Oh, well, me and Thancred kind of look the same. Dude, Urianger is some kind of hideous. Dude, the mask sucks. What is this stupid mask? Specific professions. Mm-hmm. Oh. We're doing the reflections of the source in addition to our own world. So there's no way to save the people of the remaining reflections.
Oh. And save the fat cat.
You couldn't convince your stole to put on those awful clothes. Yeah, they did convince her. Oh god, the domiciles are gonna make it look like a slave ship, aren't they? Or some fucked up shit. Wait until Cairo fights Murdering Way, minor spoiler. Wait until he finds out Rizzing Way. Wait, this isn't Moon Bunnies. These are Moon Bunnies. And hi Global, welcome, welcome.
They are, in every sense, moon bunnies.
Question is, were they from the original world, or did she create them?
What an interesting theory.
I mean, they all have her eyes.
Am I a Moon Bunny?
You're a moon potato.
I do like the moon. I do like night better than day. I think night is very comforting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Micaiah. Okay, Micaiah. Alright, Micaiah. So you all might get pregnant then? Yes.
No?
I don't know, I heard a resounding
LMAO.
yes.
Huh? Access to living quarters restricted due to reconstruction. Then where is it? Oh no!
Oh, some bunny is getting fired.
A private audience, as thou didst request, for reasons I know not.
Just a precaution. I'd rather I didn't have to ask the question at all, but I take my responsibilities
Oh.
very, very seriously. Do you and your friends, by any chance, find our accommodation wanting? Be honest, brutally even.
'Twould be ungracious of me to belittle the efforts of thee and thine.
Lovely sentiment, really. But the disappointment is writ plain on your comrades' faces. It's all the more frustrating since no one will come out and say what they find wanting. If there are faults in our work, we need to know.
Just
We
build a
can,
gold
we will
saucer up
do
on the
better.
moon.
But time is not on our side. The final days will wait for no one. If your people are to be saved, we must take quick and decisive action. This vessel must serve as a home for as many passengers as possible, for far longer than we may like. Which brings me to my request. Our collaborators on Atheris are doing what they can to prepare for the voyage. Would you be willing to go and lend them a hand? Having seen the moon for yourself, you could speak to its many splendors, learn what else they might require, and assuage whatever concerns they have.
Wherefore wouldst thou entrust me with such a task?
Bye-bye.
How to put
Okay,
it?
yay.
You're the
Lamp.
only one who appears not to be wholly unsatisfied with our work. Oh, quite good at pretending that's the case, at least. Calm, collected, tactful to a fault. Very particular with your words, too. You understand that, in the face of great danger, one cannot pursue perfection at the expense of practicality. The difficult choices must often be made for the greater good.
And so fate doth conspire to set my feet upon this path once more.
Come again?
Ah, idle musings. 'Tis no trifle thou dost ask, yet full well do I understand the urgency and necessity.
Oh, dear me! Dear me! I was terribly sorry for the mix-up. It's a bit of a malfunction. I hadn't realized the residential quarters were inaccessible, you see. But you're still in one piece. So, all's well that ends well, yes? Won't happen again. I promise.
What did Urianger say? This guy cut us off. I forgot the name of the guy who gets beat up by autocorrect more than you. I don't know.
Are you referring to Riddle?
Yeah, I assume it'd be Riddle. He still got his phone stuff or whatever.
Oh, I actually haven't heard from him in a long time.
Mm-hmm. C'est la vie. I don't know, it'd be fun watching Yuli try to decipher a riddle message in the current day and age. That you were better at it than me. That's for sure. Nope. What that mean? Riddle is a Twitch user from question mark, question mark, question mark. Yuli, help me out here, but they spoke in very broken English.
Ah.
I don't know where they were.
You know where they're from?
They said
Nope.
it once or twice, and I always forget.
I never committed it to memory. He's a fucking mind goblin. You can't say that, Global.
But then,
Pacific Islander? No.
They were
Say what kind of ligma is this? Huh?
I want to say it was a Pacific Islander.
Pacific Islander? Mm-hmm. Bro, this shit looks like a Mario Kart track in here. So I get a racing mini game in here, right?
hey, the
Mini game?
gold saucer.
Hey, do you want to look through a spyglass really quick? Ah! I feel like we've been looking through spyglasses since ARR and they still use it. Those are the trees. Man needs me to slash stretch. I didn't even know stretch was an emote. Bro wants to take a walk with me. Also, can I say, Yuli, how fucked up it is? I come in here and go, here's our forest. We worked really hard on it. Damn, this shit look like a Mario Kart track.
Yeah, but when has that ever
Forest.
stopped you?
Okay, are you telling me you didn't think the same thing?
I didn't.
What do you think it looked like?
I was like, oh no, they don't know what trees are.
They really don't. Bizarre red satellite. They talking about Azus Law? Red satellite.
Are they talking about the summoning of Bahamut?
Dalamud?
They're not talking about Dalamud. Are they talking about Dalamud?
Dalamud.
Why are you saying it like that? Is there a joke I don't know?
Dalamud was the red moon that contained Bahamut.
Yeah.
But you were saying it in a
That Emmett
specific
Sulk was
way.
basically like, yo, it'd be really cool, my fellow Garleans, if we use this big, cool fucking meteor, man. Be really cool, guys, I swear. But he was guised as the Emperor at the time, question mark? Or, I mean, he just kind of was the Emperor.
He just was the Emperor.
He just was the Emperor.
Yeah, no, Garlemald, the entire way through, was just a tool for Emet-Selch.
Because they were islanders, right? And then eventually they got pushed up to Illabard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like kind of where the burn
Yep.
is and stuff. There, like, let me just pull up the world map. They were like here. Well, here's Illabard.
It's not a whole lot there.
Yeah, this doesn't really help. I always assumed that they were kind of like in here-ish and
Yeah,
got pushed
about
back
there.
up to Garlemald.
Yeah.
And then they found Ceruleum, and Emet-Selch was like, ooh, it's Magitech time. It was basically, I don't want to say like Darwinism. It was just like, kind of just naturally they got pushed out to there. We don't know really at this time if they were expansionists the way that Emet-Selch used them when they were still in Illabard before they got pushed to like where they currently were, where he created the Garlean, you know, Emet-Selch made the Garlean Empire and everything.
Emet-Selch made them the way they are.
Yeah,
He rewrote their entire culture.
Oh, okay. I assume that was the case, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Like, he took them to Garlemald. He was the one that found Ceruleum. He was the one that developed it. He was the one
Yeah.
that literally designed their entire culture. He designed their flag to be like, look, guys, it's the chains. And the chains represent the bonds and how we have to take care of each other. And no one else in the world will ever take care of us, and we can never trust them, so we have to stick together. And the middle one, that one's blood, so that we never forget all the wrong things they did to us, and we always hold it against them. Like, everything about Garlean culture
Yeah, it was
is
made,
his fucking conditioning.
yeah, to make them expansionists, cause chaos, and be a tool for him. And then he's like, you know what'd be awesome? I'm kind of done here. I'm just gonna fake my death. You guys can have your own fucking chaos party, and you guys are pretty good. You're set up. You'll do this shit on your own. He just fucked off to do other Ascian things.
He thought they were good to go.
And that's why I think Varus could add such a, I don't know.
I think Varus was perfect. I think he was really smart. I think he was strong. I think he hated the Ascians,